The economic threat of U.S. tariffs on Canada. The ongoing uncertainty surrounding U.S. tariffs on Canadian exports has emerged as a critical economic challenge in 2025. Tariff increases could undoubtedly have significant consequences for businesses, jobs, and the overall economy. This episode explores the potential impact of U.S. trade policies on Canada and their broader economic implications. The White House has confirmed that on Friday, January 31, 2025, U.S. President Donald Trump will implement tariffs on Saturday, imposing a 25% duty on Canadian and Mexican imports and a 10% tariff on Chinese goods. The uncertainty surrounding these tariffs has clouded the economic and inflation outlook. Economists predict a 7-stage impact on Canada's economy. 1. Businesses would delay investments and stockpile goods in anticipation of increased costs. 2. The cost of imported goods would rise, affecting both Canadian and U.S. companies due to the interconnected nature of supply chains. 3. Higher input costs would be passed on to consumers, driving up prices. 4. Canada would likely impose retaliatory tariffs on U.S. imports, further straining economic ties. 5. Inflation would temporarily rise but could later subside as economic activity slows. 6. The Bank of Canada might keep interest rates steady or consider lowering them to stimulate economic growth. 7. Disruptions to supply chains would create long-term challenges for industries that rely on cross-border trade. Some industries are more vulnerable than others when it comes to trade restrictions. The most at-risk sectors include energy. Canada's oil and gas exports to the U.S. are crucial components of the economy and could be heavily affected by tariffs. Automotive manufacturing. The deeply integrated supply chains in the North American auto industry make it highly susceptible to trade barriers. Primary metals. Industries such as aluminum production would face increased costs and decreased competitiveness. Aerospace, food, and beverage manufacturing. These industries would also be significantly affected due to their reliance on U.S. trade partnerships. While exemptions may be granted to certain sectors, the overall uncertainty surrounding trade policy is already dampening business confidence and investment decisions. Another significant concern is the impact of tariffs on the Canadian dollar. With the U.S. set to impose a 25% tariff on Canadian goods, analysts warn that the exchange rate could fall to an all-time low of $1.70 per USD. Uncertainty is undoubtedly impacting business planning and investment in Canada. Potential consequences include slower GDP growth, reduced business investment, job losses, and supply chain disruptions. As policymakers and businesses await further developments, maintaining economic stability and preparing for potential trade disruptions will be crucial in the months ahead. That's all for today's update. How do you think U.S. tariffs are affecting the Canadian economy? Do you expect the Canadian dollar to weaken in the coming months? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth market analysis. See you next time on Navigating the Markets.